MD-1 is a sheet metal pattern, and we're going to begin this drawing by finding the center of our paper. So we're going to take a straight edge and line it up with the corners of our borders, and with a very light pencil, like a 6H pencil, we're going to just make two little marks that will help us locate the center of our paper. What I did, I lined up my straight edge with each corner, drew a little line in the middle, lined it up with the other corners, drew a little line, and where those lines intersect show us the middle of the paper. Next, if we look at this drawing, we see that its overall dimensions are 6 inches by 5 inches. So what I'm going to do is take half of those overall dimensions, in this case half of 6 is 3, and I'm going to take my scale, and I'm going to measure 3 inches on each side of our center, and make a light construction mark. And then half of 5 is 2.5, so I'm going to take my scale again and measure 2.5 inches on each side and make a little light construction mark. Then from there, I'm going to draw some construction lines to create a very light rectangle. And this rectangle can overlap on the corners, because we're going to come back in and darken in the parts that are important later on. Now we want to actually measure out the indentions in this particular drawing. So we see that it's 1.5 inches up to this corner and then 2 inches in. So I will measure up 1.5 inches, make a little construction mark, draw a light line over, and then measure there 2 inches. Actually, I could have measured down here and projected that up, which is probably what I should have done instead. And then we see that this little cutout in the pattern is 2 inches tall. So I'm going to measure 2 inches from that original line and draw a light construction line over. And then from my mark I made on the lower part, I'm just going to connect those two construction lines with a vertical line. Then on the side we have a little cutout that's 2.5 inches from the top and 1 inch wide. 1 inch wide. So I'm going to come up to this top corner, measure over 1 inch and down 2.5 inches. And from those construction marks, draw some light construction lines. Once I have all this laid out with construction lines, I'm going to take a thicker pencil, like an HB pencil, and darken in the parts of the drawing that I need. Again, remember to work from top to bottom and left to right if you're right-handed, or right to left if you're left-handed, drawing the vertical lines. If some of your construction lines were a little dark, feel free to erase them if you'd like to. There we have drawing MD-1, and remember to fill in the needed information in the title block. That shows your name, the title, the scale, the date, and the drawing number.